Hello, my beautiful friends. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having an amazing week. I am super excited about today. I'm actually going to be doing a full face of e.l.f. I haven't done that in so long, and there's actually a few products in here that I do want to revisit because I'd like to see if and how they still work on my skin. Okay, you guys, there's a lot to cover, so let's just get started. e.l.f. has so many amazing products, including their skincare. It is so affordable and it's really good skincare. I actually love their makeup removing balm. Their Holy Hydration line is amazing for mature, dry skin. I use a lot of that line. And also, you guys, their sunscreen. They have this new sunscreen out. This is awesome, you guys. I have been using this nonstop. As you can see, I actually have a backup order coming. And I thought we could do a side-by-side today with Supergoop because I was looking on the ingredient list, and it's very similar. Like the 5 first ingredients are almost identical. I think they actually are identical. The only difference is the percentage is a little bit stronger. I mean, you guys, like 1 or 2 points, on the Supergoop. So you save quite a bit of money, just on that. My daughter-in-law actually gave me this one. It's almost gone. She goes, why don't you give it a try and do it like a little side by side? So that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so I'll put the e.l.f. on my left-hand side here. And I'll show you guys the consistency of that. And there is like a slight tint to this. Oh, you guys, my hair, I'm telling you, I have got to do something about this. But I may have applied a little bit too much, you guys. Yeah, I was thinking I was going to do the whole face. So let me just wipe up a little bit here. And you're going to see the beautiful glow that does give. I actually went kayaking on Saturday, and I wore this under I used actually my Tower 28 makeup, so that also has sunscreen. So I just wore those two on my face. As you can see, I don't even think I got any sun for sure, not even a burn, nothing. So this is a really good sunscreen. So that is the finish of that. And I am noting here too, the SPF is 30 on the e.l.f. and on the Supergoop, it is a 40. So that is the difference. Okay, now the e.l.f. does seem a little thicker. This is a more thinner consistency. And let's just see which one gives more glow. Now I do know the e.l.f. one works awesome under makeup. And I have heard this one is really good too. And really get under the eye. And I will say the e.l.f. Does not irritate my eyes. Okay, you guys, so it looks like the finish. Actually, I am thinking the e.l.f. is giving a slight more glow than the Supergoop. You guys, it's so hard to tell. It is almost identical. The only thing I'm really telling the difference right now is the SPF. And like I said, this one was a thinner consistency. But other than that, I think they look relatively the same. So well, I'll let you guys know how my makeup wore all day using these two. If one side, lasted a little longer or whatnot. But I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, so once that, soaking in, we're going to do my eyes or do the eyes. And I picked out these two bite-sized palettes here. So I thought I would just kind of incorporate both of these and come up with a look. So this one here is like more of a, I don't know, a pink tone. And this one is called Rose Water. And this one here is called Akiyu. I am going to prime my eyes with my favorite eye primer that I get on Amazon. And of course, everything I will be using will be in the description box below. Okay, you guys, upstairs, Daryl is rewatching The Sopranos. So if you hear anything crazy, that's what that is. Okay, you guys, so I am going to go into this shade here, and I'm just going to actually do a pretty simple look today. And I think I'm just going to use that Akiyu as, just to add a little pop of color. But I don't know, you guys, I've been just going a little lighter, like I said in that last video, for summer. I'm just finding a more lighter approach to my makeup. Okay, so yeah, these bite-sized palettes, as we all know, these are absolutely wonderful. They're easy to work with, easy to blend. They're great for travel, just to throw in your purse. Yeah, they're just wonderful little palettes. Okay, so now I am going to go into the deeper shade in that palette. This one here now, if you look really close, there is like some sparkle to it, just very light. And I'm just going to put, I mean, just the lightest amount, and I'm using the lightest hand. Now this one you can really build up to a bold shade. But like I said, I just want something more soft today. And I'm just going to place that on my outer corner and move that more towards the center of my eye, and then just start working upwards because I do have hooded eyes. So if I relax my eye, if I don't put that up high enough, it will just get lost in that hood. So that's why I do have to bring up my shadows just a little higher than usual. And then with the clean natural brush, this is clean, believe it or not, I am just going to kind of flick this upward and also, point my brush upward here, and that's just going to move that product up towards my eyebrow and just really blend those two together. And I'm finding doing this really makes things easier, and that way I'm not blending, for hours at a time. So there you go, you guys. See how easy that was? Okay, so now I'm going to show you how much product I put on this brush. It's so little. And I am going to clean off that brush. I've been finding, when I go to the other eye, if I clean off the brush, then I'm not using as much product. So if you have any product left on that and you're adding more, one eye could turn a little darker. So this is how much product I put on, you guys. I'm just kind of doing that. And again, just using the lightest hand and placing that on the outer corner of my eye. Okay, so now I'm going to go into this shade here. And this is just a beautiful, like rose pink. And I'm just going to place this on more towards the outer edge of my eye or outer corner. Just lightly tap that in. Yeah, that is such a beautiful shimmer. I will say the shimmers in these bite-sized palettes are very pigmented, and they just blend so nice. There's not a lot of fallout. Yeah, the shimmers in here are just stunning. Okay, so that's the look so far. And again, these palettes are unbelievable. If you have not tried them, you really need to. They're like, I don't know, $4 a piece. And that's pretty like high-end looking to me. Actually, I feel like the formula is better than some of my high-end. Okay, you guys know I am going to use one product that's not e.l.f. and it's by AOA. And it's the Waterproof Eye Makeup Seal. Now, instead of using this, you could use setting spray, or I believe NYX makes one, and it's called their mixing medium. So what I'm just going to do is place just a little bit. I mean, you need just very little of this product on this little, on my mirror, the back of my mirror. And then I think I'm going to take this shade here. Again, like I said, I did want to add just a pop of color. I'm debating, you guys, but let's just try it. It's pretty deep. And then I'm going to take these really cool angled brushes that I get off Amazon, and I'm just going to scrape a little bit of my eyeshadow onto here. Then I just take a little bit of the liquid and the eyeshadow until I get the perfect little consistency that I am wanting to create my just a very small wing. And yeah, these brushes are super easy to work with. And one of the easiest, you guys. And like I said, I'm not going to go crazy with my wing, but just so you guys get an idea. And see how simple that is? So I don't have to purchase a lot of eyeliners now. You could just use your eyeshadows and just turn it all into eyeliner. So super cool. Okay, so that's the wing that was created using these brushes. These are amazing, you guys. If you really struggle with eyeliner, you should really honestly look into these. I get them on Amazon, like I said, and you get 3 brushes. I can't find the other one right now, but for, I think it's like $5, and it makes everything so much easier. Okay, you guys, I've already curled my lashes, and for mascara, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. and this is the Lash and Roll. Now, this is supposed to be a dupe to the Benefit, and I have done a video where we did a side-by-side, and it is pretty darn close. So this is the wand here. It's pretty unique because one side there's a lot of bristles, and then the other side It's just very almost, I don't know, you guys, if there's even bristles there. If, if there are, they're just very short. But this is a very nice mascara, as you guys will see. And super easy to work with. This is more like the plastic wand, the plastic bristles. So I've already made a mess, you guys. But, with a few strokes, that is what it does. So I'm going to apply 2 coats of this mascara and then we'll go on to the complexion. Okay, for primer, I'm going to revisit their putty primers. I haven't used this in a very long time. I've been using the Cookies and Dreams one. That one I really enjoy, but I do want to revisit these, and I got these as a tester. So this one I believe is the it's called Pore Filler, and this one is the Luminous one. So I'm just going to do a side by side and see which one I like better. So this one is just the pore filler itself. I do like how these feel. They're creamy, but not too slippery or greasy feeling. And see if it conceals texture too. Okay, this side we'll use the Luminous one. And I think when I did use these before, I did use the Luminous one. I don't even think I ever tried the pink formula. Maybe I did, you guys. It's been so long since I've used their pore fillers. And if you guys use them, which one is your favorite? Because I know they have several, you guys. I'm just curious to see which one is your favorite. Okay, as of right now, I'm not telling a huge difference between the two. Yeah, you guys, possibly this one here, the pore filler, the pink one, I think it might conceal the pores slightly more, but it's just so slight that it's hard to tell. So to me, they kind of feel the same. And I don't see, much of a huge difference in the glow factor. So I don't know, you guys. I can't tell a difference. So interesting. Okay, and then also for my primer, I'm going to be doing a side-by-side on these two, and I have done this before as well, but I just want to revisit everything, you guys. So on this side, I think I'm going to use the e.l.f, and this is their Halo Glow Liquid Filter, and I got mine in the shade 3. And on this side, I think I'm going to try the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and this is also the shade 3. So I think they're very similar in shade. So let's give this a try. And both of these are just basically supposed to, work as a primer and to add, some glow to the makeup. And you can use these on its own. You can mix it in with your foundation. So it's a pretty versatile product. And they pretty much feel exactly the same. They are gliding across the skin, almost identical. The e.l.f. may be just a little bit more grab or stick. Hard to tell a big difference, you guys. And, it's quite, saving money between the two. So I think that is a wonderful dupe. Again, I think I might be getting more glow coming from this side, but that could be just me, you guys. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, so now we're going to go into the foundation, and I'm going to be using a foundation I haven't used, you guys, in so long. And it's the e.l.f. the Camo CC Cream. And as you can tell, I had a backup, and because I did get rid of my other one because it just was so old. So let's see. And I got mine in the shade Light 210 Neutral. From what I can remember when I used this before, it did have like a yellow undertone, so we will see, you guys, how close of a shade match it is, because I have been self-tanning. Yeah, I think it might, well, yeah, as you can see, there's almost like a little yellow undertone, but it's not bad, you guys. So I'm actually going to try it and see what it looks like when it's all blended out. And from what I can remember, you don't need a lot of product. Okay, now if this product does look too yellow after I blend it out, you can always go in with the, this is the Camo CC, I believe, Camo corrector. So, and this is in blue. So if anything looks too warm or too yellow on you, Sorry, you guys, I'm banging things all over. Add that to it and it will really neutralize that yellow and warmth down. I don't know. I'm not crazy about the shade. Yeah, but that does look a little yellow, you guys. So let me just tone it down a little bit and I'll show you how to do that. So I'm just going to add just a little bit of blue because I don't want it to get too light, but we're definitely going to tone this down. But I was looking at the foundation and it's pretty, full coverage. So you definitely do not need a lot of product, just very little. I think if it could really start looking cakey if you applied too much. So as you can see how that just tones that yellow down, just kind of neutralizes that out. Okay, you guys, so far so good. I do like that CC cream, and I do remember liking it before. I just stopped using it just because other things come around, you guys. And from what I remember, my skin started getting extra dry, and it started feeling dry, like almost like a tight feeling. And I think that's why I did stop using it before, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. Okay, so now I am going to go in with concealer, but before I put that on, I'm going to be using this. I've been using this with all my concealers, you guys. It's the Vita C Balm. I get this off Amazon, and this just adds a little bit of moisture, and it has vitamin C in it as well for my dry under eyes, you guys. If you have super dry under eyes, give this a try. It really does make a difference because every concealer I've been wearing just look absolutely horrible. Okay, another product I'm going to revisit that I have not used forever is the Hydrating Camo Concealer. I had to pick up another one because I actually decluttered it. And I got mine in the shade a light peach. So let's give this a try, you guys. And actually, I do have another corrector in the shade of peach. So I do want to try this. So it's the same line as this. These are new. So I got the blue and the peach. And I'm just going to kind of place this just in the inner corner just to neutralize the darkness out. So it seems pretty hydrating. And let's take a look. Yeah, it doesn't look chalky or anything or scaly on my dry skin. Okay, so again, I'm going to go in with the Hydrating CC Cream or Hydrating Concealer here, Camo Concealer. And just place a little bit like I normally would. And we're just going to place a little bit here, you guys, just to lighten this area up. And blend all this out. Okay, so I blend all that out with a sponge, but then around my eyes, I do use my BK Hot and Flashy concealer brush, only because it does such a great job. Okay, guys, and I think I got a pretty good shade, and so far so good. I feel like it's blending out rather quickly. That's actually really nice. I don't know why I stopped using it. Again, my skin gets super dry, so maybe it just stopped working at the time, but I've gotten my skin a little bit better in shape, so maybe now it does work. Okay, as you can see, it is super high coverage. You got to be very careful with how much product you put on because a little bit goes a long way. Okay, you guys, I'm super impressed. I actually really like that concealer. I'm going to have to use this more often and let you guys know. But as of right now, I'm liking that. Okay, you guys, and for bronzers, I actually had my Luminous Putty Blush that I absolutely love. I thought I brought it down. I don't know where it was because I was kind of going to do a comparison with the wand because I absolutely love the putty one, but you guys, we unfortunately we can't do that. So I am actually just going to use their wand one here, and this is called the Halo Glow Beauty Wand. Now I also got the shade Fair Light, and this one's light medium. You guys, I don't know. They're supposed to be contours, but the only thing with these is, I feel like they're more of a bronzing shade than a contour. So even that light one, it does have a gray cast. But once, I was looking at on camera, when I was editing, and it still looked bronzy looking. It didn't have it went on with a gray cast, but once you blended it out, it was like, it kind of blended out of a bronzer. So these, it seems like a little bit goes a long way as well. And I will say they do blend out rather quickly. Yeah, these are blending out pretty good, you guys. So, like I said before, there are very few products that um, I do not like with e.l.f. I will say with these wands, they weren't my favorite. The blush I did not like, you guys. This one here, it was super patchy. It did not want to blend. I don't know. It just dried down too fast. It was a pretty color, but even like I said in the one video, this was the darkest shade, and it still was pretty sheer and light. So yeah, you guys, these are okay. Like if you have the putty blushes, I wouldn't even, purchase these. Because they're just very similar. I just don't feel like you need both. Okay, you guys, so it does look very pretty though. So again, if you don't have the luminous ones and really wanted to try these are very nice. The highlighter and this contour here. Again, I wouldn't go out and buy, several different shades because it really didn't, I didn't think make that huge of a difference. I do have a couple powders, and I brought down, actually, this is their powder foundation, and I'll tell you why I brought this down. Number one, I don't have a powder, press powder by them. And number two, I'm going to be using the Halo Glow setting powder. Now, this one I absolutely love on the perimeter of my, face, but for like the center of my face, and under the eyes, I think I'm going to try this, you guys. This could be a mistake, but we'll get back to that because I just remembered we do have to apply blush, and I do have a liquid brush or a putty blush. But this is a shade I have not tried yet, and I've been dying to try it, you guys. And it was always sold out when I went, and they actually had it. So this is in the shade Bora Bora. Usually for my skin, I do like the luminous better. But let's give this a whirl, you guys. So this is the shade here. Matches my shirt. Okay, so I am going to place just a little bit on my brush. Now, like if I look at, there, it doesn't look like there's a lot of product. But I'm afraid, you guys, lately with blushes, I've been really going crazy. Okay, that is super pretty. Yeah, that is a nice. Now, honestly, I thought it was going to be a little bit more bright of a pink, but still beautiful, nonetheless. Okay, you guys, this is a really nice formula. And again, they just blend out beautifully. Now, I do know that this formula, you could apply more over a powder as well. Okay, you guys, let's go into this here. This is their camo powder foundation, and this is in the shade Fair 150 Cool. Now, I do remember when I did use this and tried this out, I actually liked it, you guys. It did not look bad on my mature skin. I was actually surprised. So let's take a risk here, you guys, and apply it under the eyes and just see. So I just got very little product, and I'm just going to lightly set that. Okay, guys. Okay. That actually does not look too shabby. So, and I will say that the concealer really wasn't creasing at this point. I just poked my eye, you guys. At this point, just slightly, it was starting to go into my my wrinkles. Okay, you guys, not bad at all. And I am going to place this, just like I said, in the T-zone. And actually, this would probably be great in the summer in the T-zone, especially if you perspire a lot, because it's just going to give you that extra protection, protection from all of the elements. So, okay, you guys, maybe that wasn't a great idea under my eyes, because I will say, it looked really good there for a second, but now I don't know. I'm just starting to see things that I normally wouldn't. So I don't know, you guys. I will keep you posted. You know, I think even when I tested this before, it looked better the more it sat on my face. So we'll keep an eye on that. Okay, let's go into the Halo Glow. I love this powder. I have been using this for a very long time. It's so beautiful. Again, I don't like it, you know, around my T-zone only because I feel like it does accentuate my fine lines and wrinkles and texture. So I just like using it as a glowing factor around the, you know, outer perimeter of my face. Okay, guys, let's go back into the palettes really quick. And I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. And I think I'm actually going to go into this palette. Like I said, I wanted to add a little bit of color. So I'm actually going to go grab one of these brushes, those new little angle brushes that I told you about that I love. So I'm going to grab this one here. And I'm actually going to grab, I think, this shade here. And this is more like a satin purple. I don't know, you guys. Let's just go crazy and add a little color just to see what this looks like. So yeah, these brushes are amazing, you know, for eyeliners as for under the eye. Okay, guys, so that looks really pretty. I'm glad that I added that purple. Okay, so all we got to do is set the face and add some lipstick. And I think to set my face, I'm actually going to use this one here. It's called the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Spray. So I remember, yeah, it does have a ball in here. And, ooh, has a super fine mist. Ooh, I do like that. Okay, now I'm going to put this on my sponge quite a bit and just see how this works and see if it does pick up any of the product. No, that really set it pretty good. And it really did melt that powder, especially the camo powder foundation around the T-zone. It really did kind of melt that into my skin, so it does look a lot better. Okay, you guys, let's go into the lips. And I actually brought down two shades, and it's I believe these are called the O-Face by e.l.f. These are really nice, and they have like a magnetic closure. And I got the shades Seamless and Dirty Talk. So what I think I'm going to do is they look like this because I don't have a lip liner by e.l.f. So what I think I'm going to do is just carefully go around the lip and then go in the center with Dirty Talk, which looks like that. So just to see what I can come up with here. Oh, I think that was a good choice, you guys. That's what I love about lipsticks like this. You know, you could really combine two different shades and come up with a, you know, custom little color there. Okay, you guys, so this is it. All of my e.l.f. Products. And I'm actually very happy how my makeup turned out. I'm super happy that I did bring back out these two products here because, like I said, I haven't used these forever. And it actually has been a long time since I've used this one here. So as of right now, I cannot tell the difference between the two. You know, like I used more e.l.f. products on here and, you know, the Super Goop and the Charlotte Tilbury on this side. So can you guys tell the difference? I mean, I honestly can't. Like I said, this side might be just a little bit more glowy. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And what is your favorite e.l.f. products? I would love to hear. I know everybody has several, so I can't wait to hear your guys' list. All right, you guys, have an amazing week. I can't wait to see you again. I love you so much. And until next time.